First law of thermodynamics for JEE and NEET. First law of thermodynamics is based on energy conservation, and it states that heat supplied is equal to change in internal energy and work done by the system. Heat is supplied to a system, then the system stores some part of heat as its internal energy and perform work done with the remaining amount of heat. Say here we have a system which includes a cylinder filled with a gas attached with a movable piston. Now say heat Q is supplied to it, that is, heat is provided to it. Then depending on the kind of gas molecules, it will change its internal energy with the applied heat, and the remaining amount of heat is expelled as work done. As the piston moves forward, work is done by the piston on the surrounding. So the heat we supply to the gas does not completely get converted into energy of the system. Here the energy is internal energy. Internal energy is sum of kinetic and potential energy held by molecules of the system, which are mainly in their degrees of freedom, and the work done is defined as force dot displacement. Say small work done will be given as force dot displacement, and for gases the force can be written as pressure into area and displacement, and the pressure and area with displacement gives change in volume, so it is also called pressure volume work. When dV is positive, the work is positive by the gas. When dV is negative, that is volume of the system decreases, then work done is negative, and obviously when there is no change in volume, the net work done by the system will be 0. In solids and liquids, usually there is no change in volume or there is very small change in volume, so we do not consider the work done by the system there, and total amount of heat supplied is stored as internal energy of the system. But here in gases, since they are highly expandable, and amount of heat provided to the system also goes in work done, hence we consider here work done by the gas. There is difference between work done by the gas and work done on the gas, that is work done by the system and work done on the system. The another way to write first law of thermodynamics will be Q plus W is delta U, but remember that the work done here is not the same as in previous statement. Here the work done W is on the system. So this also is in accordance with energy conservation, because we supply heat to the system as well as we provide energy to the system by means of work done, because we are doing work on the system, and both the energy supplied goes in changing the internal energy of the system. One more point we should note here, that it is not always that change in volume leads to work done. There is an exception, and this exception is regarding free expansion of gases. Say the gas here is allowed to freely expand, that is not against any external surrounding but in vacuum, then the process will be called free expansion, and although the volume increases, but the work done will be 0 by the gas, because in free expansion there is no surrounding, so the work cannot be done to provide energy as there is no recipient of the energy, and therefore you can say that work done by the gas is 0. So that sums first law of thermodynamics, which is energy conservation as Q equals to delta U plus work done. Thank you.